What's up, everybody? This is Todd. Today I'm announcing a tournament that just started working on. It's not going to be quite as big as the last tag team, but I wanted to organize something and I wanted to try using some of the new maps, in particular the new Echo Isle that's been worked on for a while. So it's going to be an 8 players invitational that will take place on July 21st and 22nd. There's the full schedule. We're using crowdfunding, as always, on Maturino to fund the prize pool. We're already at $176. And yeah, Orcas, Burning Blades, and Lich, all the 3 contributors so far, bringing the prize pool at $176. And for the maps, that's the really interesting part. We are going to have Echo Isles 2.1, Autumn Leaves, Shattered Exile 2.06, Shallow Grave 1.4, and Tidehunters. So Autumn Leaves and Tidehunters, everybody knows. But I'm going to show you guys the other maps so you can know exactly what's what. So that's Echo Isle 2.1. So there's a few different camps in the center. This is also a little bit different here, this one. And most of all, there's a 5th gold mine here at the top, which in the last version that's 10,000 gold. Now it has 7.5k. So I'm going to open it in the world editor so we can have a proper look together. So it's not just a preview. And the players as well will be looking at this to get an idea, hopefully, at this video. Yeah, this is the gold mine at the top that players might have to compete for in order to have more gold. This is the exact same as it was before. You got the Mer camp like before, the starting base up there. This is the same. The expansion. And now you got, instead of having a dead ends, you know, where if you go in you can't come out, you can actually come out the other side if you're getting creepjacked. Got some big turtles down there. And the shop is the same. So, and we got the Murlocs are slightly moved. Remember before they were like kind of down here, now they're like here. It's mirrored on both sides basically. And the Mercamp's the same. And this is the same also. Yeah, very excited. The first map of every series is going to be played on this one. So we're going to be getting guaranteed 7 times played on this map, which I think is really, really cool. Next map, let's have a look. We got Shallow Graves, which is one of the newer maps that was already added on the ladder. There's going to be a couple edits on this map, on the version that we're going to use, which I can't really get into detail too much right now. Let me have a look. Okay, I do have some. Okay, so apparently the Red Creep Camp composition and Shop Creep Camp are going to be slightly changed. There's going to be also a ramp orientation that's different. So yeah, just some tiny changes, I guess, for this one. We can also have a look real quick, even though I'm sure most people are starting to already know this one, because it's been on ladder for a while. Yeah, that's the one. So just a few changes. I think by now most people will be familiar with this one. Well, one of the better new maps I think that we have. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, so before the shop was turned towards this way, this one, and same thing for this one. It was turned towards the expo, whereas like now it's turned towards the center. That's very interesting. I'm glad that I opened this up. I wouldn't have known about this beforehand, and it's important for players that will watch this video before playing to also know about this. And the last one is actually a map that was in 2-on-2 before. It is Shattered Exile, which was in my 2-on-2 map pool previously, but now it's somewhat coming to solo. And if I remember correctly, that's the only red camp on the map is this one up there. And I think, yeah, the map probably got a few edits as well. Yeah, this looks identical to before. Maybe this is slightly different. Actually, I can check. Shattered Exile, power up at Mercs, drop from a different creep. Blue/purple starting positions. It's a 4 players map, actually. So purple and blue. Replace Grand Golem with Overlords. Okay, so the creeps, I think, might be... Are they? I think they're not the same. Oh, that's interesting. So depending on your spawn, you can kind of know what's there or the other camps. Mer camp slightly moved outwards. Okay. Change middle creep. Yeah, no. Drop 2 level 2 power-ups instead of 1 at the Green Wizard / Bandit spot. The level 1 power-up now drops from a different crypt. Okay. The shop. The same, yeah, it's the same on both sides. So yeah, these are like the 3 maps that are somewhat new, but yeah, the other 2 is Autumn Lives and Tide Hunters, which I'm sure all of you know about. So we're going to be using, it's a global tournament, so we're going to be using the famous hosting charts that Bidoo provided me. That I think a lot of people have been working on, but you know, all credit to Bidoo, of course, he's the GOAT. And our players are Krav, Sheik, Mikael, Starbuck, Death Note, Please, Hitman, and Thunder. So I'm gonna draw the bracket now, so I can announce it to players and they can get ready for their matches. So I was gonna use this, but I'm actually gonna use paint like this. So let's start. Whoever's gonna be at the top of the brackets. Is that the man himself? Yeah, the colors don't mean anything, by the way. I know, like... So we put Death Note up there. Oh, no. So he's in the first quarterfinals, and... remove him. Spin again. I decided to do no seedings. It's like 4 players of equivalent level. And we're gonna celebrate every time. What is that? Oh my god. Oh, that was a very enthusiastic one in the audience. You guys hear that? A Sheik fan, probably. Let's continue. Remove. And yeah, everything's gonna be streamed on my channel. The VODs will be available on YouTube. Please, our Lone Night Elf picked up next. It's always the exact same sound. Funny. He's gonna face... Starbuck, looks like. Yup. So I don't know what race Starbucks will be playing, but usually I think against Night Elf he plays random. I have some big names left. Looks like Krav will be our next one. And he's gonna get a tough match. All of these guys are absolutely good. Hey, I didn't hear... Oh, because I was stabbed. I was like, I don't hear the sound. He was still spinning, I guess. Oof. Pick your poison at this point. Looks like Mikael or Hitman. Okay, so it will stop just before, and it's Mikael. And yeah, we don't need to spin. There's only 2 players left. It's Thunder and Hitman in that last spot. So they met a bunch of times actually in the Open Cup America, but usually when they meet, it's US West host, because that's, you know, the America region Open Cup. But now, with the tournament rules, if a Korean player meets, where is it? US West versus Korea, it's 2 Asia East and 1 US West host, so it's going to be different host. Yeah, that's a pretty sick bracket. Definitely stacked down there with the 2 Korean players, Hitman as well, and 3 Russians in the upper parts. But yeah, that's it. I will be tweeting about, you know, every time that I'm going live and keeping you guys posted. Again, the VODs will be available on YouTube, but all the info can be found on the page, which if you go to my chat and you type !battle, you can get a link to here with the Matcherino, trying to build up the prize pool more. The goal is $300, which will make it $200 for first place and $100 for second place. So yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for more, guys, and see you very soon.